brilliant mind. I feel she's probably not grandmother, she's too young for that, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
She's the father.
The grandiose mind.
Voilà,
Yes.
voilà, exactement. And I was always interested in like something like crossover. You know, Sting did it with Katia Labeck and Martha Argerich. And I wanted to improve my field, to discover new fields. And I was always looking for a very decent musician, pop star. And in fact, in Sunny and us, we have been introduced, and we crashed a little bit. Huh? And we decided to make something together, a beautiful project, and we begin at the end of March.
Wow.
It's a beautiful thing.
So do you think this collaboration, you and Insuni, is a good collaboration?
Yeah, I think so, because it's... but first of all, we are surrounded by the very decent arrangement. Clarice Assad, she composed for Yo-Yo Ma, she was in residence at Carnegie Hall, she's Grammy awarded.
Yes.
So it's very nice level, quality. And Insuni, she understands very well this kind of mood. And it's literally the first time it happened in Korea that a classical musician meet a pop singer. You know, I don't like barrier. Maybe it's because of my life. I don't like wall. I like to open the wall, and but always elegantly.
Yes.
So pop meet classical with elegance.
Yeah, pop and classical. And, you know, these collaborations are great things, I think, for any kind of arts and especially
I
music.
think so too. I think so too, yeah.
What about have you dealt with any collaborations with any other Korean artists here too?
I play with Young-hoon, but it's more classical. Song Young-hoon, fantastic cellist. I play with Kwon Hyuk-joo, who is really the upcoming violinist these days. I play with other people too. So yes, I shared some stage and chamber music and some nice moments, human moments with some musicians in Korea.
What about in the global world, other areas, not just in Korea, but have you shared, some composing or, you know, playing together on a stage and, you know, collaborations with other musicians?
Sure. I don't want to praise myself too much, but you know...
Well, we want to know. We want to know.
I did with a nice cellist, a very beautiful cellist called Misha Maisky. We played together. I played also with Lorenzo Gatto, who was second prize Queen Elizabeth competition. Actually, we used to be friends before, but the Queen Elizabeth asked me to play together. And time to time, I play with other very decent musicians. I will play in July in Nice Festival with a string quartet. Yeah. I kind of funny because it's only girls. So it's nice. Nice collaboration. Yeah. And it's music. But it's the first time I do in a pop in Korea.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is great. Now, do you want to try more of these collaborations now, currently, or different things?
It depends. A different thing. I would like to be interested in, for instance, for his experience with dancer. Dancing, not me dancing. I
was like, wow, you're multi-talented.
No. I can try, but I'm not sure it will be successful. But no, I would like to make with a dancer or something like that. But I'm very pleased with Insuni. Yeah. And I hope she's pleased with me too. It's enough, sure. I think so.
Yeah. That's fabulous. What a fabulous, you know, combination there. You know, a lot of viewers might be wondering, you know, what the difference is between a classical and a regular guitar.
Sure.
If you can just, you know, simplify this, me not being so musically inclined, and help our viewers explain this, you know, to our viewers too.
Yeah. So I think basically the guitar is the same for everybody. There is 6 strings, there is a body of instrument. But what is classical music? It's a piece written by someone else, and you just jump into the note of someone. So me, I'm not a composer, even though I compose little things, but it's more like drawing. I am like, on dit en français, an interpreter, an interprète. So I don't play the music and compose, I reinterpret the note of someone else. That's basically the classical music. Yes, so I'm more like a waiter of someone else. Really, I'm transition. I'm a radio. Yeah.
Wow. And how did you end up picking up this guitar for your first instrument to play, or was this not the first, or tell us that little history?
You mean my guitar, the one I have now? It's a beautiful story. My guitar, it's I have a special relation. I think every musician have that with a guitar maker. The violinists, they have Stradivarius. Stradivarius passed away a long time ago, so they don't have that anymore. But my guitar maker was a good friend, Thomas Humphrey, probably the best in the history of guitar. And he made the guitar for me. So then we met, and I tried the guitar. It was really like comment on dit, un coup de foudre en français, on dit, like a really crushing together. I fall in love with her and I hope she likes me.
Yeah.
And,
we get to meet your guitar soon, right?
I hope, yeah, I can introduce you. She's very nice, but she's very picky.
Oh, really?
Very picky. So, but he passed away. Thomas Humphrey passed away. He had a heart attack, and
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm in touch with something, maybe him.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
And maybe so. Okay, so you released 3 albums in Europe and 2 more here in Korea, I hear. And the first, it's Remembrance in 2009, if correct me if I'm wrong. And last year you released one titled Denise Seung-ho Jensen, and plays Paganini,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And tell us about those albums here in Korea.
Right. 2009, Remembrance, it was a portrait. I definitely choose some major repertory guitar. So it's like a book, like a book about me. The second CD, Paganini, was with Naxos. It's a major label. So in collaboration with Naxos, we decided to choose a specific repertory. And actually, the Paganini piece is very famous for violin. You know, Caprice, very fast, extremely beautiful and difficult. But this CD for guitar is different. Paganini composed for guitar a lot. I don't know if you know that. I can say that to the people, the viewers. Paganini says, guitar. I am the maestro of the violin, but the guitar is my maestro. It's interesting. Maybe he didn't practice enough, that's right, but anyway he said that. And he composed a lot of little pieces for guitar, and among these pieces there is a repertory for little girls. But I guess the girl was very talented because it's not so easy at all, and it's called Gilibidzi. Alors Gilibidzi, it's a little piece. So that's how we decided to make this repertory together.
Wow, interesting. And so Paganini, it was definitely a genius. I agree with you. Genius, virtuoso, and talented that some people used to whisper because he had sold his soul to the devil for his talent, they say. Right?
We say that.
What drew you to his music in particular?
But first of all, there is bel canto. He's up to probably or maybe sold his soul to the devil. He was, I shouldn't say that, but he was really Napunanja.
Oh.
So he's always singing very well in the violin, and sometimes he plays very fast to seduce the girls. So there is something very elegant and sometimes opera, and sometimes very pure, because he was also a little boy in the bottom. So that I love, this complexity as a musician.
Oh, wow. So there are things probably as a personal state you don't like him, but his music is something that you're drawn to.
Yeah, and anyway, he may make whatever with his private life.